Collective, welcome to Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe, and I am going to be your tarot card reader for the evening. Thank you for choosing my channel. Thank you for watching me. I hope all of you are feeling empowered, confident, successful, and in alignment with your purpose. I love each and every one of you. I hope all of you are doing well. If not, we are going to see what is going on with you and what's going on around you. Now, this is just a general collective reading, so only take what resonates. What don't apply, we let it fly. I did pray, I did meditate. This is just a general reading. Let's see what is going on in the collective energy. Now, I did sage my cards. I did pray. So let me go ahead and shuffle, and then we're just going to warm the cards up. The Chariot, Five of Swords, moving on from a betrayal. Page of Swords, Five of Swords, not looking back at a betrayal, or seeing a betrayal, seeing the truth in a betrayal, ready to fight over some sort of hurt, anger, pain. You could be feeling hurt, anger, pain, or this betrayal could be causing you to want to fight. King of Wands to the Page of Swords. You feel like you were blinded to a situation. You feel like you are blinded to who you are as a person. Or you just feel like you are not something. You're not to thine own self be true. Like you're not true to yourself. Nine of Cups, King of Wands, because you had the desire to be selfish, self-centered, egotistical, and prideful. You could have been stubborn as well. King of Wands, you were stubborn. Four Cups, King of Wands. You are rejecting an offer. You are holding back from a spiritual offer. You're just holding back from any offers. Page of Cups, King of Wands. You feel like you are suspicious of people, or you're suspicious of a person trying to offer you something. So you're suspicious of it. Justice to the King of Wands. You're looking at it from a perspective as you're not sure if it's worthy of you or you worthy of it. Knight of Swords to Justice in reverse, because you don't want to move reckless and have to suffer some sort of consequences. With the Five of Swords in reverse to Justice in reverse, whenever you were dealing with people, places, and things, it disappointed you. So you could be like not really trusting anything right now. Like any sort of people, places, and things that try to offer you an opportunity, you just don't trust it. The Knight in the Wands in regards to the Justice, you feel like things have slowed down for you, like nothing is really working out and like better for you. Your situation's not getting any better, or things have just slowed down for you. The Page of Swords to the Justice, you're seeing something that's played out. Page of Swords to the Justice. What's played out? Page of Swords to Justice. You're watching karma. You're watching somebody go through something right now. You're watching somebody go through something right now. Confirmation. You're watching somebody go through something right now. Two of Swords to the Page of Swords. Blinded to some information, blinded to the truth, blinded to some sort of clarity, confused about some truth and clarity. You're confused about some lies that were said, confused about the truth, confused about some sort of miscommunication. Oh boy. Page of Cups to the Two of Swords. Jesus, what is going on in your head? You're complex. You too many things going on in your thoughts. Jesus, slow down. I'm gonna help you break this down one thing at a time though. Page of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse. Like you were confused about some sort of offer of an opportunity. You were confused about it. The Moon to the Page of Cups, secrets that you didn't know about. Secrets about some sort of offer. Or are you an opportunist? Are you an opportunist? Like you look for like different opportunities to benefit you, and you possibly took something. You took an offer that didn't benefit you. You did something that didn't benefit you, which caused you to walk away because truth was exposed, because it was revealed. Because you walked away because truth was revealed. How about what? Three of Cups in the Moon, people you were collaborating with. So some sort of truth was exposed about people you were collaborating with, and now you're holding back. Ooh, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. Because everything you invested in, you found out some sort of truth and clarity in the situation, and now you're in your mental. Okay. So you're in your mental. Okay, Spirit. Whoever's in their thought. We're going to go ahead and break this down. Let me help this person get through what we need to get through together. Collective, again, it's just a general reading. Wherever the cards may lay, let me go ahead and tap in and see what I need to see. The Chariot in reverse. So you can't move forward. You can't move on from what? Something you had defended. There was something that you've been through a lot of situations. But this last situation that you put yourself in, you feel like you can't move on from it. You may feel like you're stuck, you're wounded, you're hurt. Six of Pentacles. What once started out happy, what once began as happy memories, you feel like you're stuck. Are you stuck with children? You stuck with something? Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. You're stuck in your head about some happy memories that you can't stop looking back on. So, what's in your mental? Queen of Wands in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. Something was illuminated to you about a Queen of Wands in reverse, and it's leaving you stuck, like you feel like you can't move on from a Queen of Wands in reverse. I got Trey songs playing in the background. Fuck, drinking, sleep. Is that what y'all do? Is y'all have sex, drink, and sleep? And you feel like you're stuck. Knight of Wands. To the Chariot in reverse. You took action on it because you thought it was going to propel you, help you move forward in life. And this situation, you've been through it before, but now you feel like you need to hold back from the situation. What's the Six of Cups? Let me cover this up. I got the Lovers in reverse to the Six of Cups. You feel like you ruined a spiritual relationship. You feel like you ruined a true love situation. What are the Page of Wands? The Six of Wands in reverse, which left you looking crazy. It's got you, whatever you lost, it's got you looking crazy and holding on to what you got left. Show me the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant. A contract. What is the Hangman in reverse? What is the Hangman in reverse? Six of Pentacles. Breadcrumbing. Tower. Judgment. Ace of Swords. You breadcrumb a true love situation and your life is falling apart, and spiritually you're being judged. And with the Ace of Swords, you know what you did. You recognize that the actions you take were wrong. Whether this was choices, decisions, actions, you understand the consequences of the actions that you take. No movement forward. You feel like you can't move forward to bring balance. Temperance. To bring balance. You can't move forward to bring balance. Ten. It's 10:10 on my clock. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Boy, do we all know this story. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You forfeited your spiritual connection. You forfeited your divine inheritance. You forfeited what was destined to be yours because you breadcrumbed the situation. Okay. Moving forward. The Hermit, so now you're self-reflecting. Okay. Page of Cups to the Eight of Cups. You feel like you cannot make an offer because the person will walk away from you. Yeah. And not the back. Six of Swords. Because somebody already walked away from you. With the swords. So you could have betrayed somebody that caused emotional, mental pain. But the person that walked away was guided to walk away. This person that walked away from you was guided to walk away, as you can see in the picture. You must have been on some bad boy, bad girl stuff. If a spirit had to come in and guide a person to walk away from you, baby. That's too many cards, spirit. Too many cards. What else now? So what now? What now? How can we assist this person in moving on? Moving on. So now you're trying to manifest getting out of the cold. You're trying to, and what is it? Oh, there's another card. Oh. You don't want to juggle anything else anymore. You want to manifest something stable. You want a stable something. You want a solid opportunity now. Four of Cups. You're holding back from what no longer serves you. Or, let me see. You're trying to come in from out of the cold. You're going to try not to juggle anything. But you're going to still hold back from committing. You don't want to commit. Okay, you don't want a commitment. Okay. You don't want a commitment. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So we got the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to fight anymore with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Or you were also you're guided to walk away from this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse. Were you the one breadcrumbed in the situation? You just don't want to fight with. You don't want to fight with this person anymore. A lot of trauma, huh? A lot of problems. Mental. Page of Swords, so you're looking somewhere else. I'm hearing this is this I got Donnell Jones. This is for my players in the hood. So you might be a player in the hood. You're trying to not pay attention to all the ruckus commotion that's going on around you. You have a lot of commotion, a lot of things going on around you. You're not trying to pay attention to. You're looking somewhere different. Where are you looking towards? Show me the Page of Swords. Where are you looking? What are you looking towards? Getting out of a commitment? You want to get out of a commitment. So get out of it. Confirmation. You want out of something, you just get out of something. Following your intuition. You're listening to your intuition to get out of something. That you're not blinded from anymore. It's keeping you stuck in your thoughts. But yet you're afraid to move on. Why are you afraid to move on? What is the Six of Swords? Why are you afraid to move on? Why is this person afraid to move on? Why are you afraid to move on? You're afraid to move on because of the Seven of Cups. Options, opportunities, Judgment in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. You feel like you don't want to go from a bad situation into another bad situation. So are you settling here for just what it is? You may think that whatever you're going through is just a problem. I don't know. Or you might just be thinking negative. As many times as I found myself in a bad situation, the most scariest part was fear that crept in. Fear of the unknown, fear of being in lack, fear of being inadequate, fear of not being able to obtain, right? That was my own projection towards me. But I soon learned, like, growing up, because, at the early age of 18, I was ready to get out the house. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no fear. But once I started to experience the world, I was getting ready to experience the world, right? It was a lot of things I had experienced. And a lot of fear stemmed from childhood, right? Because it was inflicted on me. A lot of pain, fear, rejection, a lot of trauma. And I think for me, carrying that into like my early teenage years, childhood, early teenage years, things like that, I kind of learned to develop that fear, using fear as comfortability, right? And I made a lot of choices and decisions being comfortable sitting with fear. But then as I look back at the past, right, I see the outcome of the actions that I didn't take. And I look back at it and I'm seeing things like a little bit differently. I'm seeing, wow, I'm telling myself, oh man, if I just if I could have done it this way, this could have worked out that way. I can't take it back. What I need to do is understand that fear is not comfortability. Um, getting, accomplishing, overcoming fear is actually a good thing because then it builds up the confidence within you to be able to understand that you have the strength to say, okay, I'm gonna do it, and whatever happens is gonna happen. But the one thing I know is that I'm gonna be okay. You have to tell yourself you're gonna be okay. And you gotta take that leap of faith because you just never know what's on the other side of that action that you take. Again, it's a learning experience. So again, you want to separate from this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Even if you have love for the person, I understand how hard it is to walk away from the person that you truly love and want to be with, and your partner, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, whatever dynamic this is, and they just don't match you. You know what I'm saying? And you already know it's being played out, right? Because they're not even matching. They're not even matching you. You'll be pushed to the point to where you'll be just like, F this, you know what I'm saying? So whether you're considering this as a thought, something will push you to say F this, and you'll leave anyway, because it always seems to happen like that, where you outgrow the situation and you don't rock with it no more. I understand though. I've been here before. High Priestess, King of Pentacles in reverse. What is this High Priestess, King of Pentacles in reverse? You were blinded from a High Priestess, what the High Priestess told you. You didn't listen. You did not listen to what a High Priestess told you. You should have listened to what a High Priestess had told you before you created all this conflict. Because you are the only ones holding the sword. You created it. You had to build the sword. You had to hold the sword. Then you had to use the sword. Now you got to carry that sword. That's why you're here. Okay, let's work through it. You did what you did. Ain't no take backs. Can't turn back the time. Can't turn back the past. You're in your thoughts and get it. Let's see how we can move forward. We can't go backwards. We can't change anything. We can't change people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? All we can do is forgive ourselves for putting ourselves in the situations we put ourselves in. We can only forgive ourselves for the actions, the behavior, and the consequences we have to learn from them. We can only forgive ourselves at the level of our mindset that we were at its capacity in this moment. In this moment, you did it. This is what it is. Okay. Moving forward, just like when you read a book, what do? You gotta turn the page. So we're gonna turn the page, and we're gonna do this together. Let's turn the page together. Me and you. Come on. I'm with you. I'm a rock with you, as long as you rock with me. You feel like you were blindsided? You feel blindsided. Yeah, you feel blindsided. Okay. So you were blindsided. Now you're aware that you were blindsided. Whatever made you blindsided, don't let it happen again. If it was a person that blindsided you, don't let that person blindside you again. It ain't nothing to cut that off. Hello? Don't we listen to music? There's a lot of music going around. It ain't nothing to cut that off. Boom, 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 boom. That's what you gotta do. People coming into your life for a reason, a season, a lifetime. You just need to know where they fit. It's your life. You're the CEO of this life. And you let somebody come into your life and blindside you. I'm going to need you to take a look at how you managing your life. Okay, so what we got? You were blindsided about a Queen of Cups. Okay. And an offer that you did not give. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Something may be falling apart for you right now. That just fell. Something may be falling apart for you right now. Are you and your feelings? Are you and your thoughts? Is your thoughts creating your emotions? Okay. If so, ask me or tell me and help me make this make sense. Because you didn't offer a cup of love to a Queen of Cups. Because you were blindsided by Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Okay. Now you're in your thoughts and you're in your feelings. I need to ask you one thing and one thing only. Where did you get paid? Because being your thoughts and your emotions don't get you paid. Somewhere, where were you getting paid at? I didn't see the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands helping you get paid. That wasn't there. I don't see no Pentacles out here. Other than King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, no Pentacles. Five of Pentacles because you want to come out of the cup. Oh, you weren't getting paid. You're not getting paid now because being in your thoughts and your emotions don't get you paid. Do you have a job? Don't you go to work? Don't you make money? Don't you look for stability? Don't you look for success? Why would you be so focused on your feelings about a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands? Get a job, save your money, move, get a divorce. Help me make this make sense. Or you just get a job, save your money, and do what you do. But whatever you gotta do, you gotta do it. Oh, yeah, see what I say. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands to the oh, Knight of Swords. Oh, so you were working to take care of an unstable home. You do have a job, but you were supporting an unstable home. Look at you. Baby, you were standing on big business about a upside down house, weren't you? You were standing on truth and clarity of what this is. You said, this my baby, and she all that, blah, 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 blah. Baby, her house is upside down. Upside down. Boy, she turned you inside out. Round around. Upside down. Yes, she did. She turned you upside down. Can you pay my bills? Or was that you doing that to her? Oh my God. I can't show it. Look. I got the star to the devil. Wait, let me cover this out. I got the star to the devil. Oh, baby. She turned you upside down. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh, yes, she did. Oh, baby, you got turned out. Are you a man? Are you a woman? Or are you a child? I'm going to need you to state your name, who you are, and your purpose. You don't never let nobody turn you out, talk you into anything. Look, the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. I'll show y'all. Look, it's the Lovers in reverse. Baby, you got turned inside out. You got tricked. Okay, so you got tricked. I will. You got that? Whoever tricked you, go ahead and take that L, player. Take that L. She got you. Okay, move on. Will you allow anybody else to come into your life and do that again? I think's not. Unless you foo-foo the clown. You could be foo-foo the clown, but... Okay, what now? Nine of Wands in reverse. Same thing, different day. Same thing, different day. Same thing, different day. She got you every way. She do. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Dang. Baby, can I say, got she got you. She did. She got you. It's okay. I'm not here to hurt your feelings. I'm not here to make you do anything. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing reckless. You know what I'm saying? You were tempted. You were fooled. And you let somebody, you got, somebody did that to you. But do you know who you are? You deserve happiness. You deserve success. You deserve abundance. You deserve love. You deserve stability. You deserve everything. Everything that's meant for you belongs to you. You just got to see that for yourself. We're always going to meet people like this that will come into our lives and trick us into thinking things aren't what they are. That is your life lessons of learning who people are, what places to go to or not to go to, and what things really look like. Not seeing the perspective, or being in a fantasy, or living in an illusion. Just really, when you get like that, stop yourself. And when you know that you're going into a fantasy or it sounds unrealistic, you take a step back. And you'd be like, am I tripping? Like, you really have to question what people say out their mouth. You'd be like, am I tripping? Did I really just hear what I thought I heard? You know what I'm saying? You really do have to, before you take any action, before you do anything, take a look at it first. See it for what it truly, and look at it from a different perspective too. If you do it, what is the consequences? And then if you don't do it, what the consequences can look like. And be realistic about that. Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're healing from a betrayal. And a lot of arguments and fight. You're working on healing. But you feel heavily burdened from your past actions that cause hurt and pain. Okay. Again, you were the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. Take off the sheep's clothing and just be the wolf. If that's what you're going to be the wolf. But don't be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Right? That don't make sense. Why would you be a wolf in sheep's clothing when everybody sees you're a wolf? They know you're a wolf. You act like a wolf. You howl like a wolf. Guess what you are? You're a wolf. So be a wolf. Or if you want to be a sheep, you got to transform your life into a sheep. Whatever you're going to do, you got to figure out what you're going to do. Ten of Pentacles in reverse to the world. So you're repeating a cycle with nothing to come out of it. Basically, you invested whatever your life. You're the CEO of your life. Let's say you, CEO of your life, invested in something that even bring you the Ten of Pentacles. And you're just repeating a same cycle that you've repeated before in the past. What did you not learn in that situation the last time you were in? Where did it get you at before? Now you're going to go through it again? No. Baby, you need to jump off of that loop real quick. If you see that you got the Ten of Pentacles and the World, and you're repeating cycles, and you're carrying burdens, and you're healing from fighting pain, and you're what? And you're in a house that's unstable, baby, you just jump out. I don't care where I don't care where you go in this situation, but you can't stay here. You better there's places you go. You just may not want to go. You may like what you like. Go ahead. If you like it, I love it for you. I know you're not stuck. You're not stuck. I don't know if you're trying to tell me you stuck. You're not stuck. You're with the devil. Yeah, sure. You're with the devil. You committed to the devil. You're in a commitment with the devil. And you're the whole star. You're the star. But yet you're committed to your star. Wait, tell me what. Okay. We got a couple things going on here. You're a star, right? A star shines bright in the night sky, so when everybody sees it, they look at the marvelous, miraculous, beautiful star that it is, because it's a star. Now, that star shines bright like a diamond. The devil is illusions, delusions, and confusion. You mean to tell me that you're a star that committed to the devil? Oh. Okay. I just want to know how that makes sense. Eight of Wands. Could be little to no communication right now. With what? What is this? Little to no communication about what, Spirit? To your son, to the happiness, to your growth and happiness, as the King of Pentacles, moving forward. You go back and forth in your head about communicating to find your son, to be the King of Pentacles, and to move forward as the King of Pentacles. That's the CEO of your life. Okay. Let's see what you got to do. Let's see what you got to do to get your son to the King of Pentacles. Oh, that you want to celebrate too. You want to put in work and celebrate. You want to put in the work now and be able to celebrate. When I walk up in the club. Wait, what is that song? When I walk up in the club. All eyes out at. All eyes out at. Oh. All eyes out at. Oh. When I walk up in the club. Oh. All eyes out at. Oh. All eyes out at. That's Will I Am and Britney Spears. So you dream about, like, when you walk up in the club, all eyes are on you, huh? But you got the Fool and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Do you think that's your purpose? You may not be. You may be the star, but that doesn't mean that when you walk up in a club, all eyes are on you. That's not your star. That's not your purpose as your star. Let's see what your purpose is. And Spirit's going to show me multiple purposes, so let's break this down. For you going through what you're going through. Let me help you move forward. What is your purpose? What is this person's star? Show me the star. Show me this person's star. Because this is an experience that a lesson, an experience you're going through. Learn it. Understand it. See people, places, and things for what they are. Your star is to be able to work on multiple things and be abundant in them all. You are to be at work on whatever you're creative about, whatever you're designed to do, you're supposed to be invested in your work. That's your star. Okay. You're supposed to be invested in your passion, which are what else is this person's star? The person's star, the King of Cups. You were supposed to be emotionally intelligent. You were supposed to be able to balance the masculine side of you, which is logic. But you also need to know when to come in with the emotional aspect of compassion, understanding, integrity, loyalty, trustworthy, honesty, being authentic. King of Cups is somebody who knows who they are, that like you have to love yourself. Your star is for everything to fall apart so you can rebuild. So right now what you're going through, you're supposed to be going through it. Everything is supposed to fall apart in your life and you have to rebuild, but you have to rebuild from who you are authentically as who you are. You know what you are who you are because you know who you are. If your favorite color is red, right? And you know your favorite color is red because you wear red all the time, right? And you love the color red. That's your passion. Just color red. Everything has to be red, right? Will you allow somebody to come in and tell you red is not good and that you shouldn't have red on because red's not your color, red doesn't look good on you, red is so blah 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 blah. Do you listen to that? Or will you continue just liking the color red? Ace of Cups, King of Swords. Your purpose is to be fulfilled by the Most High and standing in truth and clarity, being able to lead the way and lead others to seeing the truth and clarity in situations. If you allow people to come in and tell you your truth, that's a lesson to learn that you need to stand on truth and clarity and to have emotional fulfillment within yourself. Whether you have okay, that's almost like whether you have let's say trauma, abuse, insecurity, self-worth issues, values, morals, no self-esteem, things like that, right? Really take a look at that. Understand the place or point in life that whatever happened to you, to that moment to where that triggered you to feel that type of way. Because you were never born with it. Something had to have happened in your life to have created that, right? So you go back to that timeline to where it happened. If it was your younger self, to help you through that, you just visualize your inner child. Um, Remember the place where you were at with your inner child. Find your inner child. See that inner child within your mind. Whenever you walk into that place and you walk through a door and you see that inner child, you just grab your inner child and tell that inner child it's going to be okay. You hug that inner child. You tell that inner child, I have you. I'm going to protect you. I'm here now. You're safe. I'm going to love you the best way you need to be loved. Whatever, anything happened to that inner child, I'm sorry I wasn't there at the time to protect you, but I'm here now. And that's where you start working on healing your inner child. Find your inner child. The moon. So you can get out of the shadow. So you can be in your shadow sign. Your South Node. Whether this is your Jupiter, your Lilith, your Saturn placements, your Pluto placements, your wherever your placements are, understand that nobody's an angel, right? We all have a little toxicity in us. We all have a little devil. You just need to recognize, like we do, we all do. You just need to recognize what's yours to be able to control it. Know when you're going to need that demon to come out and use, but know when to be, to be able to be in the dark, but yet still stay in the light. It's 2025. It's a dangerous world out here. Big shark eat big bank take little bank kind of thing. Right? You got to know when to bring your shadow self out and then when to hold back and move with your light, your integrity, your love, but you got to know when. And it starts again with healing that inner child. You have to reflect on what the scar was that led you to be so blindly led by another person that led you the wrong way. And it's how it's gonna hurt. It's gonna cry. I'm here with you. Imagine me just holding you while you cry. I got you. I love you. I'm always gonna have love for you. But I can't love you if you don't love yourself. Two of Cups, self-love. Self-love. When you love yourself, your shift changes within you, your mind changes, your body changes, you start looking younger, you start feeling younger, you're looking good, you're looking better, and then you just don't want anything, you don't settle for anything. You always want the best because you deserve the best, and you don't have to take action to try to get the best will be attracted to you, it'll come to you. King of Swords, once again, upright. King of Swords. Baby, quit playing. So, lesson well learned in your situation. But you still have to move forward. You can't stay stuck on a Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands in reverse. You can't do that. You're stopping your growth, your elevation. You're pushing. You're getting in your own way of holding on to these thoughts and emotions that's keeping you there. It's time for you to get up. Get up. Do something. What are you going to do? You want to apologize to a Queen of Cups. Be man enough to come apologize to a Queen of Cups. Whether she forgives you or not, that's still a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm sorry I did you this type of way. I apologize. I didn't mean, but I understand how you feel. I accept how you feel. And it is what it is. You can't change nothing. What's done, it's done. You want to make amends, then make amends to it. If you don't, then forgive yourself. It's not about you holding on to other people's pain and trauma or things that you did. Yeah, look. You ever here stuck on, I did this, I know I did that, I shouldn't have did this, I shouldn't have did that, I feel so regretful, I feel bad. Well, do something about it. Be a man and stand in your truth. You a man? Is this a man that I'm talking to? Or a little boy or a little boy that thinks he's a man? What is this? Because that's what real men do. That's what real CEOs do. A real boss of his own life hires and fires on the spot. Are you able to hire people because you know they come into your life and they will work for you and they will bring stability and growth and success to your life? Or will you fire a person that does not perform their job duties? What are you going to do? Oh, are you going to keep a person on as the CEO of your life? The businessman, the business owner of your life? You're going to allow somebody unqualified to come into your life and not work as hard, not bring to the table what you bring, not show up to work when they need to show up to work. You're losing money instead of you're the CEO of your life, gaining success and stability. You're losing it, baby. What that mean? You got to do? That means you got to fire. I fire at will, baby. Show me that you can't perform in my company, in my life, baby. You get fired and then replaced. Maybe it's a billion people on this world. I'm gonna be stuck on one. I mean, I'm not gonna be just taking random applications, but I'm gonna leave a position open for some time until a qualified applicant comes along for a plan. But that's life. You gotta learn from it. Not sitting your thoughts about it. What else? Again, Seven of Pentacles. Dang, you was toxic, weren't you? You just toxic. You worked so hard to do betrayals. You worked so hard. So we're going to go back to that inner child. Because hurt people hurt people. Baby, recognize that you were hurt. If you were hurt and you want to say, hey, Queen of Cups, look, I did this to you. I was hurt at the time. I was messed up. You triggered something in me, or you did something to me that made me want to hurt you. And that's what that is. But you got to let that go. Let that ride. What you sitting on? This is almost like I'm from Texas, right? Down south Texas, they be riding on 4.4s, 28s, all that, right? That's how we do down south. Well, I mean, people do it up north too, but down south is more common to see. You know what I'm saying? A man with his car. That's his prize, and then comes his lady, right? Here you go. Instead of focus on looking good and being successful and investing in what you love. Where's your car? You know what I'm saying? Where your low rider? You know what I'm saying? Where your whip at? Where you got the system in it. And you know what I'm saying? You going to work, you working hard. And then low key, you may have like a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you ain't got a girlfriend, you got a girl. Or man, take that as a thing. Whoever, masculine, feminine, masculine. We all love over here. They ain't nothing but love. You love who you love. Can't help who you love. Love. But you over here investing in what? Betrayal, hurt, cheating, lying, confusing, distorted, messed up. Dang, where your car? You on foot. You on foot here. Where that whip at? Your piece of garment looks torn. Where your nice clothes at? Let me see. Do you even smell good? I don't smell nothing. You don't even smell good. Do you own a decent bottle of cologne? Where you smell good, you feel good, you look good. No, you too hurt. You too hurt wanting to hurt other people. And invested in it too. Oh, I'm sorry. This was in reverse. I'm just telling you. Upright. Everything you invested in, it was in reverse. Everything you invested in, how you get paid? What you get out of it? What you get? I don't see the whip. I don't see where. Baby, no, that's not you. That's me. You don't smell good. You're not dressing. Take control of your power. Take back your life. You gotta take back your life. I don't care. Hurt people. That's fine. Yeah, look. Oh, okay. So, Now you want to be the emperor to the empress, because that's what we doing over here. Divine feminines, we the empress, holding down the land, holding down the spot, wait for that emperor to show up. This person want to be the emperor now, and this person love. That's your dream, right? That's your dream. Okay, that's your dream. I'm not gonna say what your dream is, but we know what your dream is. We both know. That's your dream. That's the dream. Well, let me tell you what this is. In this energy right here, you're only going to attract. You're only going to attract people like this. In this energy, you on frequency. You on that same timeline. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That is what you're going to attract. On this timeline, this is what you attract. You attract the whip. You attract the sun. You attract the Ace of Cups. You attract the Ace of Pentacles. You attract the King of Cups. You attract a Queen of Pentacles. You attract the Star. You attract the Four of Wands upright. You attract the Ten of Pentacles upright. And you would attract the world. You could have it all. It starts with self-love. It starts with self-love. Let this lesson be. Let it be. Let it go. Let it be. And just love yourself. What's meant for you is always going to be destined for you. Can't nobody say, oh, you're okay, let me take this back. And the tarot, they be like, the past person wanted to steal the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. They wanted to steal your light and your darkness, and they wanted to do this, and they were gossiping and da 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 da. And even though I resonated with that story, at the same time, I'm like blah 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 blah, because you can never take what God destined for me. The only way you can take it is if I freely give it. And if a person think they hurt me, baby, you had to have been somebody in my life to make me feel that type of way. And for the tarot card readings that came out to where the ex, was breadcrumbing and walked out and da-da-da-da-da, baby, how did that feel like that was important to me, that person was trying to come for me? The spiritual attacks I can understand, because there's always going to be witches and warlocks that try to attack your wounds. But when you heal the wounds, baby, and oh yeah, also you don't let a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands do black magic on you and keep your money vibrating low. You be like, what? Why my money running low? I shouldn't be like this. Let me take a look at why my money's slowing down. Let me see why I'm feeling inadequate. Let me take a look. Let me check myself real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what men do. Men gonna check themselves. And then they gonna check that B that was, you know what I'm saying? So what you said, no. Allow somebody else to lead you, and you a home man, or you call yourself a man. I don't know what this is. Baby, I know you get no play over here. You can't even talk. Ain't no communication. Ain't nothing. How much you got? What you talking about? What? And then you gonna get sent right back over here to this mess. Baby, what you got? Because this ain't that. A man wants somebody that, a partner that they can build with and grow with and level up and be successful and not have to do anything underhanded, because A man don't want to go to jail, even though he may take risks that may end him up in jail. If he's put in a situation to do what he got to do, he gonna do it, right? Because he's a man. Is a man gonna be faithful? No. People cheat. That's part of it, right? These days, ain't nobody faithful. I mean, some people are faithful. Don't get it twisted, but a lot of people ain't faithful. It's too many STDs out here. You gotta be careful who you sleep with. The Hierophant to the Five of Cups. Because you did not commit to a situation, you feel left out of a happy home, happy memories. Oh, okay. Get your mind right and get the F out your feelings. Get yourself together. Huh? Hold on. Five of Cups again. Two of Wands. Ten of Swords in reverse. To Justice. So here you are left out in the cold. There's no movement forward. You gotta heal from a betrayal. And that's just gonna be justice. Take that lesson, well learned, baby, and then move on. That's my that's the reading. I love each and every one of you, collective. You guys have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You know, me and you, the weekend is ours. Love you guys.